Welcome to Kansas for the run of the Nationwide 200. On the pole for today's race is Tommy Turbo, and to the outside is Zachary Fitzwater. Third is Peyton Beasley, fourth is Chris Don, fifth is Tyler Selspin. Your points leader Jeff Bright starts the race back in 14th, kind of in the danger zone. So there was not a race at Kansas earlier this season in the Target Series, so it'd be interesting to see how they go here today. It's the pace car will go down pit road, 21 laps around this 1.5 mile track in Kansas to decide the winner of today's race. Here they come to the restart zone. Tommy Turbo leading. Green flag is out. We're racing at Kansas. Racing hard into 3 and 4. Tommy Turbo has the lead. And off of 4. He's going to lead lap 1. And he is way out in front. The battle for second. Dan Bandit and Tyler Selspin. They are side by side. Gamer Dude. Sandrovich. Oh, car's got the wall. Looks like they're okay though. They drive it into 1 and 2. Contact between Gamer Dude and Tyler Selspin. That opens the bomb for Sandrovich. 3 wide for third. Into 3. Derek Bouchard cleared to race this Kansas weekend. Now he's back in that 16 car after Larry Bouchard Jr. filled in at Charlotte. And he's looking for third. Obviously rested up and ready. The front two are clear. Now Derek Bouchard gets clear. John Gilbert is looking for a position. Gamer Dude, Carl Adams. A ton of underfunded teams are here at the front. The battle for third behind the front two that have just cleared this pack. And now back here they're getting a little close. Tyler Selspin went up the track a little bit, but able to keep that position. Tommy Turbo leading Dan Bandon. Gamer Dude, the battle for fourth now. It's Carl Adams and John Gilbert. Looks like Adams is going to get that. Oh, it's close. Cole Lewis is getting into that battle. He's looking now. Tyler Selspin, Derek Bouchard, Joe Sandrovich also back there. Onto the front stretch. We have completed 4 laps, and Dan Bandon is trying to run down Tommy Turbo. Turbo's car looks fast, but Dan Bandon's might be faster. Here are the front two right now. Oh, whoa! That was close back there. Carl Adams really had to check up. Tyler Selspin almost wrecked, trying to get out of the way. Or trying to get, out from behind Carl Adams, and almost went down and wrecked the field. That would have been dangerous. And Tommy Turbo, been so close, so many races this season. He's had some dominant cars. He's just not been able to close the deal. And I was looking to do that here today. But Dan Band trying to run him down. Gamer Dude's third. Fourth is Cole Lewis, Derek Bouchard, Joe Sandrovich racing for fifth. Your top 10. Look at Jose Fernandez in that 89 car underneath Hoover. These are 2 underfunded teams right now battling for a top 10 here at Kansas. This is amazing. Oh, Jose really drove it into that corner. Jordan Bell gonna try and take an advantage. Where is Jeff Bright, your points leader? Because Sandrovich in the top 10 right now. Jeff Bright is falling still with Chris Dodd. They both started on the outside, and they're both right back here. Let's go on board, Jeff Bright, your points leader. Jeff's back in the 27th position. Wow. Balfour lead is close. Dan Bandon's gotten onto the back bumper of Turbo. Can he get around? Oh, he's to the inside. Here comes Dan Bandon for the lead. And these are the only 2 within a pretty good distance. They are right now almost 2. They are 2 seconds. I have Cole Lewis, who's right now in third. And now, yeah, but they're battling back here. That's also why they're falling back. Contact back there. TJ Hanley and Jordan Bell. So Dan Bandon around to the race lead. Tommy Turbo. They're trying to run him back down. Sandrovich through to third. This could really help him in the points. Derek Bouchard looking for third in that 16 car. Tyler Selzman has joined the battle. You can't even see the front two. That's how far away they are. Yeah, these guys have some work to do to catch up as Derek Bouchard now for third. And already 11 to go at Kansas. This race flying by. Again, only 200 miles, only 21 laps. So it's obviously going to be a very, very short race. They work their way down the backstretch. Into 3 and 4. It may be a short race, but it's going to be a great battle for the win between those front two, Tommy Turbo and Dan Bandon. They both want to win badly with 10 to go. We are about halfway through the race. We are past halfway. Look at this. Side by side for the lead. Turbo underneath Bandon. Can he keep it down? There's the question. Will Dan Bandon be able to come down front? Yes. Barely. Turbo got a little tight off the corner and that allowed Bandon to clear. The gap is still over 2 seconds back because they are battling hard for third. It's Derek Bouchard and Sam George switching, and Tyler Selzman might get up into that battle. It's Turbo all over the back bumper of Dan Bandon. 9 to go. It's just these two battling for a win. Looks like we might have a caution. With 8 to go. Everyone keeping it clean, single file. There's some double file back there in the pack. Where's your points leader, Jeff Bright, at? He's made it up to 19, so obviously that car's strong. He's moving up positions. He's going to try and get as many as he can before this race is over. It's Tommy Turbo all over the back bumper of Dan Bandon trying to make a move. Turbo just wants a win badly. He's had so many great cars this season. So many chances to win. He's dominated races. He's led races. He has not been able to close out the deal. And now he's looking to the inside for the lead. Side by side with Dan Bandon as they enter turn 2. He's going to get it. He clears Dan Bandon. New leader at Kansas, Tommy Turbo, gets to the lead. In third place now, Sam George. Derek Bouchard trying to close. But they are closing just a little bit now on the front two. They're probably not going to have enough time. But these guys are getting racy. Dan Bandon back to the inside. And one lap after he lost the lead, he's going back for it. Shows how just shows how close everyone is competition-wise. How people can just be lead change after lead change. 5 to go this time by. Your fast lap of the race belongs to Dan Bandon with a 28.270. About half a tenth faster than Tommy Turbo, who is the second fastest lap. Jeff Bright up to 16th. That is your points leader right now. Sam George to the running third. He could definitely get the points lead if he just stays where he is. As Tommy Turbo back to the inside. Outstanding racing at Kansas side by side. These two have been changing the lead like the last 10 laps. And back to lead is Tommy Turbo. He's going to clear Dan Bandon. Now Bandon's going to try and make another charge. They race their way onto the front stretch. 4 to go. So if caution comes out, the race would be over. Right now there are no signs of that happening. These guys racing nice and clean. Jeff Bright down to 17th. So obviously now he's losing positions. And as Tommy Turbo gone out to where Dan Bandon can't get him. 3 to go this time, and Bandon is falling back just a little bit. Can he close back in and gain on Turbo? 3 to go right here. He closed just a little bit. The gap last time was about a quarter of a second. It's down to 2/10. Sam George is coming. It's only 1.5 seconds. It's going to be too little too late. Dan Bandon, can he run down Tommy Turbo? Looks like they won't have to pin this race. Coming to 2 to go. Turbo, Bandon have a shot to win. Oh, here they come in! As soon as I say that, Sam George, Bouchard, stay out. The front two pit. Anyone else? Alright, here come more cars in the back. Looks like Jeff Bright, your points leader, is staying out. He's going to gain a ton of positions if he doesn't have to pit. Do these guys have to pit? Can Sandrovich make it 1.5 more laps, or will everyone have to pit? Here they come. If they don't pit, they see the white flag. They're not going to. Sandrovich out in front. White flag one more time around Kansas. Was he just saving fuel back there? Not trying to close. Turbo out and away, a lap down. Sandrovich, can he make it half a lap more? It'll be his 6th win of the season if he can. Down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Sandrovich has a lead over Derek Bouchard, who has come back after his concussion. But off of turn number 4, Sandrovich is going to win the Nationwide 200 at Kansas. Bouchard gained in that final corner, closing in, could not get anything done. He finishes 2nd. Sandrovich gets the job done. Jeff Bray up to 12th. Tommy Turbo, more heartbreak. Has to pit. Coming to 2 to go for fuel. Finishes the race in 26th. Oh. You have to feel for Tommy Turbo and Dan Bannon. It looked like they might have won. And that just did not happen. Let's check the finishing results. Here are the finishing results from the Nationwide 200 at Kansas. 0 caution flags. 5 lead changes among 3 different drivers. Sandrovich able to get it done. He led 3 laps. He just took it away from Tommy Turbo and Dan Bannon. 2nd, Derek Bouchard. He really gained in that final corner. If there was one more lap, maybe the 16 would have gone to victory lane. Tyler Seltzman continuing his incredible run. He finishes 3rd. Cole Lewis 4th and Jordan Bell 5th. Zachary Fitzwater started on the outside of the front row, finished 6th. 7th was John Gilbert. 8th was Jose Fernandez. Gamer Dues 9th, and 10th is Carl Adams. So there's your top 20. Jeff Bright came into the day as your points leader. He finished 12th. He is now trailing Joe Sandrovich only 15 points. So Sandrovich now has taken over the points lead with this win. And how about that? Down here, 26th and 27th. Tommy Turbo started on pole, led 11 laps, the most of anyone today. Ends up 26th. He had to pit for fuel. Dan Bannon was battling with Turbo all those laps. He had to pit for fuel. He led 7 laps. Other guys had to pit for fuel. Sam Jones, Ron Arnn, Jay Jefferson, Michael Gregory, Gabriel Wanderley, TJ Hanley, Nat Wagner, Yuki Hayashi, Griffin Lynn, Eric Hayden, Aiden Shepard, Kevin Bandon, and Chris Dodd round out your field. Heartbreak for 26th to the 40th. They had to pit for fuel. All right, now let's go to the points standings. Here are the point standings as the season is nearing its end. Sandrovich, 6 wins this season, only 15-point lead over Jeff Wright. Payne Beasley, 201 points away, is 3rd in points. John Gamba up to 4th, and 5th is Jordan Bell. Tommy Turbo, 6th. 7th is Derek Bouchard. 8th is Cole Deaver. 9th is Tyler Seltzman, and rounding out your top 10 is Carl Adams. So here's your top 20. Cole Lewis only 1 point from the top 10 in points. Gamer Dude only 6. Dan Bannon is closing. Joe Rakowski is closing. Nat Wagner back to 15th. John Gilbert is 16th. Chris Dodd has had a terrible string of races. He only has 6 top 10s this season. But man, out of those 23 races, I believe that he could have the same amount of top 10s as Joe Sandrovich up there. He's down to 17th on the points. Not great for Chris Dodd. You can see Tyler Markle just outside. Sam Jones, Griffin Lynn, Ron Arnn, Jay Jefferson, Christian Cook, Colin McGovern, Levi Schoen, Jim Mack, TJ Hanley. They're all just outside the top 20 in points. They are within an easy range of getting to the top 20. All right, so the next race will be the Doublemint 200 at Rockingham. See you guys then.